Hey Periscope. Hey, how you doing, Steve Heaps? If you are watching this Periscope today, I'm going to talk about the new year. I'm going to talk about some goals that many people in the U.S. are going to be making, and that is going to be one of the most popular New Year's goals is to improve your credit. And what I'm going to share with you today is a spreadsheet that I created because what I find is that most people that when they get started with going on the journey to repair or rebuild their credit, do not know how to hold themselves accountable. And a lot of times, the reason why they don't know how to hold themselves accountable is that they really don't have any type of, um, should I say, a dispute strategy to be able to do this. So, what I'm going to show you is a spreadsheet that I created, and it's to help you one, hold yourself accountable, and it's a really a way for you to be able to know where you are in the disputing process. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around. So as you can see, um, this is a spreadsheet that I created in Google Docs. Down at the bottom, hey, how you doing? C-Cola. As you can see, I have tabs, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and the dispute strategy. And the way this works is that on this first sheet where it says Experian, right here, you are to examine your credit report. And as you are examining your credit report, what you want to do is that in this area, you want to put all the information for original creditor account. You want to have the balance that is on your credit report, the year or date that it was charged off, and right here is a first dispute mailing, because remember, everything that you are doing is going to be by mail. Camera around. I am not an advocate of doing online disputes. The reason why is because you want to have a paper trail, and also it will help you, it will give you some leverage when you are dealing with the credit bureaus, because a lot of times those online systems that the credit bureaus have created have what I call algorithms in there. And so if you use certain words, a human does not have to examine your dispute, because what happens is that the computer program will pick up certain things, and if it sees some things that it does not like, it's going to automatically give you a canned response, whereas your letter, a human has to examine it. And so that is what you want a human to examine it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, and in this area, you will have all the charge off accounts. These are accounts that are created by the debt collectors, because now the original creditor has sold the account and now the debt collector has them. And as you can see, the balance, year or date charged off, your first mailing, second mailing, this, that, and the other. And you can modify this any way that you want. Then down here, you're going to have public record information. And this is where you would put tax liens, judgments, bankruptcies, what is the balance, year, the public record, first dispute, this, what have you. And then down here, you're going to have change of addresses, because that is a way and a strategy for you to be able to dispute things as well, because you want to get rid of any old addresses that you have not, that you do not live at anymore. Have you ever, I'm just going to turn this around. Everyone's credit report is different, but there are some individuals that have lived many places. And so, you can look at your credit report and you may have about 5 or 10 different places that you may have lived. And this is by no means to look down on people who do move a lot. But what you want to do is that you want to get rid of those old addresses. Like I said, it is to give you leverage in order for you to dispute what the information that is on your credit report. And so I'm going to turn the camera around again. And so down here, you have inquiries, any inquiries you may have first dispute, second dispute, and I should have had right here the date. Now, something with you about disputes. Now, we all know, and if you don't know, there's a such thing as hard disputes, soft disputes. Hard disputes or disputes that you have initiated. What that means is that you have given some person the right to be able to pull your credit report. Maybe you're looking for a home, maybe you're looking to get credit, and maybe you are looking, for something. And you've given that person the okay to pull your credit report. Now, um, soft inquiries are those that you did not authorize, and you want to get those off of your credit report. Because remember, um, you may look at your credit report and see that there are numerous items there that you did not authorize. And so you want to have those removed because you didn't authorize. Now, keep in mind, items that you did authorize legally can be on your credit report for 2 years. They legally can. Now, it doesn't harm you, but what you don't want to do, and I hope that that anybody who's watching this, you know where you stand financially. There is no reason why if you know your score is low, you should be going to numerous places having people to pull your credit and you giving the authorization for them to do it. Because what's going to happen is your report is going to get dinged up. Ding, 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 ding. And so, like I said, those are hard inquiries. So once again, like I said, and what I'm reaching for, something that I actually want to show you. But this is to help you to stay accountable for the new year. Because like I said, many people are going to make the resolution of, I want to improve my credit. And the one thing that I didn't put on here is your credit score. You want to at least have an idea of what is your score because you want to know if your score is improving. But going back to what I originally said, improving your credit score, getting rid of debt is one of the most popular resolutions. Two of the most popular are I want to lose weight and I want to, get out of debt, improve my credit or what have you. This is to give you an idea of how to hold yourself accountable. Because what you want to do is you don't want to just sporadically just be doing things. You want to have a uniform and concise way to be able to see the full picture. So you can keep track of who you're disputing, when you're disputing, are you getting results, what have you. And one thing show you is that, like I said, I have tabs for each one: Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and right here is just a dispute strategy that I go over with individuals. Hey, how you doing? Okay, Gia. But like I said, this is to hold you accountable because you want to have some way to track your progress. So once again, this is Lorelia. If you're wondering, how do I know so much about this information? Before I did this scope, I should have told you that I am an Amazon best-selling author, and I actually wrote a book on how to improve your credit and how to get rid of debt collectors. So I know this because, one, I was somebody who had to do it for myself, and now what I do is I teach others. I teach others how to do the same thing, and I'm much different. Many people say, well, are you a credit repair company? I tell people, no, I'm not. What I do is I do education. I do financial education. I'm here to educate you on how you can do this yourself, because you can do it yourself, but a lot of times you need someone to guide you, because what will happen is it is going to take a lot of time. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the hearts. Because the process of learning is a lot. And so thank you so much for the hearts. And also, if you know somebody, share this scope with them. If you know somebody who, hey, how you doing? I can't even make that out. But thanks for joining. But if you know somebody that that is their goal for the new year to increase their credit score, get rid of debt collectors, share this with them because, like I said, you want to have some type of goal in mind. You want to have some way to be able to track your results. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the hearts, and I'm glad that this has been help to you. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give back. So look forward to me doing more scopes on this topic. I'm going to be putting a lot of content out there because, like I said, I know this information is needed and I want to share it. And if your goal is to go into 2016 to improve your credit, get rid of debt collectors, stay tuned. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be sharing a lot of information with you. And, like I said, I know it's going to help somebody. So share this scope with somebody that you know. And I look forward to talking to you in the next scopes.